Are you looking to go to college to be a video editor? Are you not sure where to start? Are you even sure that college is the right path for you? Hi, I'm Kimberly Ann, and I'm here to talk to you about my bachelor's degree in digital cinematography from Full Sail University. I'm going to start off by talking to you about the review of the college, and then I'm going to talk to you about my opinion on whether or not you need a degree in order to become a video editor. Full Sail is a great school, and I'm really glad I went. I'm glad I chose that school to get my degree in. The classes are relatively easy. It's more the curriculum base is really good because you just do one, for the most part, you do one class a month, which makes it really easy to focus on that one class and really work really hard at it. You don't get any summer breaks, but that's actually kind of a bonus because you can do 4 years in about 2.5. A little tip: do not go to community college if you know you want to get into film production. It's not worth the extra classes that you'll have to take that you will not be required for Full Sail or probably another college to get into film production. So other pros to going to Full Sail University for your college is they send you a complete launch kit where you get a really nice camera, you get a lighting kit, you get a tripod to go with your camera, and you also get a computer, which is great because I was doing it from home. I did the program completely online, and it helps to have the equipment that you need to do everything, so you know that you're working with good quality equipment instead of trying to learn things on cheaper stuff. Makes a big difference. That being said, the camera is a little bulky for anything handheld. It's really great for good solid film production, best used on a tripod or a monopod, but it is kind of bulky if you're trying to do like steady shots with your hands. It's actually quite heavy. I would recommend getting a smaller camera on the side to do any special handheld stuff, not necessarily for school, but for yourself if you want to do anything film related. You can check out my other videos where I do unboxing for the camera kit and all the equipment that you get. You can check the link below to see those videos. Other perks to going to Full Sail, you do everything. So basically Full Sail is a complete overview of film production. You learn how to do pre-production with all the paperwork, you do your production process of actually filming, and then you do post-production work for your video editing part and audio editing, and then you go into distribution, so you learn how to export and what's good for exports, coding and stuff like that. Another bonus is you do the whole production process many times. So they'll give you an assignment and you will go through and do the entire process for that video, and at the end you'll have a complete project that you can put into your portfolio. Each time you go through the production process, it gets a little bit harder, a little bit more in detail for what you need to submit and learn. So another cool thing you learn is how to critique films. You will build a professional website that you can present to and have available for potential people to hire you. Finally, one of the really cool things about Full Sail is you get to do an internship. It's basically required. You do 24 hours. You can kind of spread it out among different companies or stick with the same company. So for me, I worked with a wedding videographer. We got to film a wedding, which was lots of fun. And then I also worked with my local TV station to help them do live broadcasting. So one of the cons of going to Full Sail, the overall production process they teach you is just that. It's an overview. And so when you're trying to become a video editor, they don't teach you a whole lot that you would probably need to know in the field. They teach you basics like audio correction and color correction, sound mixing, a little bit like that, but they do not teach you a lot of, motion graphics, animations, things that you have to learn outside of the curriculum. Another con about Full Sail is even though the classes are monthly, which is great, sometimes, or actually a lot of the time, the classes, you'll start an assignment in one class and you'll finish it in like 4 months with a different teacher, different class, which makes it kind of confusing because yes, you're doing the steps with different teachers, but you're constantly having to, they're changing things sometimes as you're going through the curriculum. They're saying, So an example for me is I started off in one class and they told me I needed such and such to complete this project at the end in 3 months when I had to submit it, and I needed all this paperwork and things like that. And so when I got there, I worked so hard, and I hate the pre-production paperwork, which, don't get me wrong, is really important to learn. But when I got to that final class, he didn't even take it. He didn't even have us submit it. And it was really frustrating because I spent so much time and so much effort trying to get the paperwork, and it's like he didn't even have us submit it to kind of check it off that we did it. So anybody in the class that may have just blown it off and not done it got away with it. So I found that kind of frustrating. So now, do you need a college degree to become a video editor? And my simple answer is no. I don't believe you need a degree to become a video editor. There's a lot of people out there that will agree with me, and there's a lot of people out there that will disagree with me. And I'll post some of those opposing views down in the description below that you can check them out. But basically, the reason why I think that you don't need to go to college to get a degree is because there's so much that, since I did not learn in college, that I had to learn outside of college, it doesn't seem like it really made much of a difference. I think if you go to college, it's because you know you're going to get into a field where you want to work in Hollywood. You want to work with, big brand, big companies, and you want to make movies and TV shows and things like that. But if you're going to work, like I want to work from home as a video editor, helping YouTube channels or company websites, things like that, then I don't believe that you need a degree to do that. As it is, I got my degree and I'm still at the bottom. You always have to start at the bottom because a lot of these companies say you have to have experience before you can even apply to them. So you start out freelancing, and I'm starting out freelancing as a beginner just like everybody else. Maybe, just maybe, the degree on my portfolio helps a little bit. For the most part, no one seems to care that I have a degree. They mostly want to see what portfolio work I have, experience I have. So my recommendation to you is to build up your portfolio. Do what you can to mimic people around you, other YouTube channels, social media videos, study up online, do the best you can. And you know what? You can start out just like me on sites like Freelancer, Fiverr, Upwork, and you can find some basic jobs. You won't be making a whole lot of money, but the better you get, the more work you get, the better jobs you can get, the more money you can make. Try to get some internships with people, or internships online. I did an internship remotely, which was great. The company was actually in Canada. Now I will make a couple of points. Going to Full Sail did help me a lot with my confidence, because starting out, I didn't feel like I had enough confidence in my editing ability. Another good thing about learning the whole process of film production is it is helpful as a video editor to understand what the other jobs are that other people are doing before you. So I wouldn't knock college if you decide that that's the route you want to go. I definitely recommend Full Sail. I recommend going to the actual college versus doing it online if you can. I'm in Massachusetts. The college is in Florida. I could not go down to actually attend the college in person, but if you can do that, I beg you, please do that, because you will get such a better experience going and physically working with the equipment, being around other students, the teachers that can give you a better hands-on experience, because this is a really hands-on learning field. So that is what I have to say. I am still glad I went to Full Sail, but I really wish I didn't have all the college loans that I did. So that is a con to going to college. If you think you can do it on your own without having to go to college, you're better off because you won't have the student loans. Granted, Full Sail is a fairly priced school in my opinion. It's not too expensive compared to others, because I looked at other colleges first. My recommendation is know what you want to do before you go to college. Know what you want to get into. If you want to just be a video editor working from home, or in a small business, small company that doesn't necessarily want or need you to have a degree, do your research. But if you know you want to go to Hollywood or work with a big company and you want to be one of the top editors, then I suggest you definitely need to go to college, because they will not even look at you if you don't. So know what you're going to do before you go, and you can save money. So that's my recommendation. I really hope this video helps you in your journey and your decision. I wish I had someone that kind of told me some of this information before I started. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you think in the comments below.